Well, starting to pull apart the wife's car, see what I did. 10 mils over here. Pulled the hood off and trying to get the boost tube off here. What you do when you got no quarter drive is you take the largest socket you got and slam it onto one of these. Because then you can use a quarter drive. I mean, I already got the clamp off, so it's kind of useless right now. This piece of boost tube here was for a Toyota Hilux radiator hose. Oh, that's on there tight. I'm gonna. Oh, right here. When something isn't factory, it always makes it so much harder to get off.
I don't know if I have my hose tool out in the car or not.
I think it's starting to move a little bit.
There it is.
Woo! Intercooler is off. Oh, there goes a clamp. Factory top mount intercooler for this motor, not for this turbo. Look at that. Go put this on the parts pile.
And you can bolt this up.
Well,
so that saved us some time.
Woo, probably because I couldn't get anything in there. Let's see, there's oil. Look at all the oil there.
Where is it?
In the intake.
Oh, no, that's not helpful.
Oh, that's also.
You might want to take some brake cleaner and wash out your intercooler too.
Yeah, I know. Well, the reason why there's so much oil is because after we blew it up and it was smoking, we had to drive it from the highway to the house. I wasn't paying for a tow truck. Here, let's pull that out of the way. Here's the ground. What a handy thing to have, eh?
What, a connector in the middle of the ground wire?
No, a connector on the ground for the motor.
Yes. Distributor.
I'm surprised that this never put any holes in anything. I do need to drain my coolant. There you are, where it wasn't grabbing. Just drop the plug in there too, no point in trying to save it. Change out my glove. Oh, I had a hole in my glove.
Again?
Yeah.
You want to try mine?
Yeah.
Hospital ones don't seem to be mechanically inclined.
Well, I mean, these are surgical gloves.
Well, we're doing surgery, doctor.
We are doing surgery, but these tissue versus metal, a little different. I got coolant.
That's an interesting spring.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. All I know is it works. Look, that one also has a hole in it.
What about the other throttle? Does it have a correct spring on it? Oh, it's gone. The throttle's not.
Yeah, the throttle isn't on it.
Okay.
Let me try some of your gloves.
Go ahead. I think I'm going to cut this off. I don't think I want to keep that in there.
No.
Because I spent $750 on that turbo. It lasted me 500 kilometers.
Yeah.
And I put 4,000 kilometers on this used turbo. With the same engine and the same parts.
We also don't know if that was oil related. Oh, wife is back.
Howdy, missus.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Is it warm in there now?
Oh yeah. Oh, look at you, all reflective. On the camera, it's just reflective because I use the light. But, say hi, Paul. Parts one time. I looked down. I was just lucky enough to find this. It's a, what would you call it, swivel or pivot head?
Pivot, because it's not a. Oh no, it's got the. It's a pivot head, but it's got the bent handle, so you can actually use this as a ratchet driver like this.
Oh yeah, nice. And it also came with this step down and the 12 mil on it, so that was
a
score.
One time.
And what brand was this anyway? Well, it is Mastercraft, so at least I get, you know, I'd go take it back
Without a receipt.
yeah, without a receipt. I'd go take it back and get a new one if I want.
You gotta break it first.
Hold on, that won't take me long. I'm gonna start up some infinite power. Perfect. Carl will run forever. Yeah.
What the heck?
Well,
Didn't have a 10 mil?
I guess not. Well, almost all the wires are done, but this won't come off yet. There's some fuel line. Want to huff some fuel with me?
No. Okay, that's done. That can stay.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty in there.
Come with it.
Nasty. Do you have a look in there?
Off. Yeah.
Have a look in there. That's so nasty.
It's seen a mile or two.
And that's like a newer hose too. Or PVC down there.
Okay.
And
You
then
have the 3/8 driver and everything for the head bolts.
yeah, I do.
Because I've got it too. It's ready to go.
Perfect. Well, I also got the head bolts. I also have a socket for the normal ones, like 16 tooth or whatever that is. Or 12-point camera, what they come with factory.
Peel the rocker cover off.
Perfect. And I guess we can get. What's this here? This is vacuum line. I already know that I've gotten one off. Now, Paul wants to see if he can get one off quicker than I can.
What do you mean? See, quicker. What's this?
Look at that. Beauty. The reason why there's grommets on these is the way that they made these heads. You got to have a gasket by your valve cover bolts so it doesn't leak through. And they're just a pain to get off.
Not really. They walk out.
Sometimes, not when they're stuck in there.
Well, this is walking.
Just untwist it with your fingers.
Now that it's loose enough.
I'll get the next one.
If you must.
Oh. Almost got it.
It's gonna fight to the end, but I'm bigger than that. Oh,
I
these are
forgot.
junk.
That one is.
That's toast.
Darn.
Where'd you put it? Okay.
I'll hold that from. Alright. Let's see here. Can I get this one? Or is it just gonna fight me? I think it's gonna fight me. Oh, there you go. That one's junk. That one's straight junk. Look at that. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you plan. See how it's stuck in there? It's folded in. The ring is starting to come out. That's shitty.
It's over torqued.
Yeah, it is what it is. Next. See if that one does the same thing.
Oh, you can see it moving from here. Tap, 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 tap.
Yep, tap, tap. This one's good. So we got 2 junk ones, 2 good ones. Let's have a look on the underside of this one anyway. And that one's not too good either. Might have to buy a valve cover gasket kit. This one's going to be a doozy to get out. Because the ring is loose. But the rubber isn't, so.
You can probably
Here,
get under
pick
it with this. Yeah.
Here, I got that side lifted up a bit. Oh, almost right there. Look at that, the rubber's still left behind.
Junk.
Darn, one of the worst things about it.
Okay, well, that should lift off now.
Now we got some leverage. There we go. Now, the difference
Is obvious.
almost had it.
Doesn't look like there's any cam damage. That's nice.
That one is I don't even know the cam grind specs on this one, but it isn't stock.
It's pretty close though.
A little bit of wrenching gone by. We got the exhaust manifold and turbo free. Still couldn't get that damn connector off. We'll return to that in a second. Upper rad hose next.
Head bolts are coming out now.
Head bolts are coming out now, but I think that's it. And then
ARP head bolts.
yeah.
Not those torque to yield junk that come with them.
How did I get that in there? Oh, I see how. I left myself. Oh yeah, really good. See, that's just weight reduction with the missing bolts. There's that on the distributor and
On your
on the TPS. You know, the less bolts we have and it's still together, the lighter it is.
Hey, now here's something I just found out. This is a 4-wire TPS.
Yeah, what's yours?
Well, for the automatic, it's got to be a 4-wire.
Yeah,
So is there a signal in there I can use?
I don't know.
If there is, fully automatic shifting is much closer than we think.
If you guys don't know, Paul's TurboFly, it is 3-cylinder turbocharged, semi-automatic, and he's attempting to make it a full automatic. So aka slammer and drive and go. No 1, 2, 3. And with that, you need to have the transmission module plugged in, and it needs to run off of an automatic TPS. We don't know much about the difference between the turbo TPS and the auto TPS.
I know a 3-wire TPS is just a high and low switch. It tells the computer when the throttle is open and then when the throttle is at full throttle. But this is a 4-wire, so does it have a variable resistance in it? If it does, that's a signal for the automatic TPS.
Well, I guess we'll find out with a little bit more research.
Parts, actually. Cody's going to give me the harness and the 4-wire off an automatic.
The hardest plug to get every single time.
Not anymore. It's done.
Woo! And
It's broken too, by the way.
that's fine. I got more. Ooh, a little bit of dimpling, or what is that? Here, let's
Nothing
put
on
let's
there.
put let's put it on the bench. Clear me a spot, should you? Move this intake. All right. So, let's brush this away. Oh, we are lucky. This head is reusable.
Yeah, it even cleaned the spark plug for you.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with that.
Man, that is lucky because last time we had the motor go on this car, it messed it.
Okay,
Ooh.
there's the missing piston.
Oh my goodness. I knew it was big, but I didn't think it was that big.
Good Lord, that's wrecked.
I don't understand what's wrong.
So, you
See how there's a gap here between the piston and the wall?
that's the ringland letting go.
There's no gap here,
Okay.
no gap there, but this one's got a great big gap where you
How's the cylinder wall? I want to pull that out. All right, so we moved it down a bit, and we got a little bit of damage there, but it does, like you said, feel built up, so it's probably burnt on there.
Yeah.
So-
just clean it off.
What we're probably going to try doing is taking a dingleberry hone to this and see if we can sand her down to get another piston in there. There's a little bit of scarring down there, but it ain't too bad.
That's why I say just a light home to take care of it.
So, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. But the piston,
No, it's toast.
that's a wall ornament now.
And those are hard to find pistons.
I know, but I got more. I got more used ones.
Okay.
The reason, okay, so this motor, when I got it, I actually, these two pistons here are from this motor. And then this piston is not. It's from a different motor, but it's always a second cylinder to go in these cars. Anyway, so what happened, this motor was low compression second cylinder when I got it. And the reason why is because it was just full of carbon. Mm-hmm. And the old pistons out of it were just gummed right up. So I just put some clean ones in, put some rings on her.
Okay.
put it in, and it ran great, and they had tons of compression. Like, I can't even remember what it was for compression, but it was definitely like, I don't know, like 160 psi per cylinder.
That's great.
Something like that. But yeah, we were at like 160, 180 for 1 and 3, and number 2, zilch.
Been there.
So yeah, wow, that's crazy. I bet you a lot of that aluminum went through that turbo. Yeah. But it is what it is. We'll take a supper break, huh? So this is the 1.6 liter pistoned 1 liter. And I did the math. It's like, so these what are like 993 cc's. And then with this works out to like 1006 cc's. So just over a liter, but I can't call it a 1.1 liter yet. It's still a 1 liter. Rounding.
It's strange that they take it 993 and call it 1.
Yeah, rounding up, right? That's a 9.9 liter. Almost.
Yeah, the only place you don't round up is in the quarter mile.
Yeah, so this is the motor going in the hatch. And if I wanted to get the hatch done quick, I could just rob the head from this and make it run.
Oh man.
But I want to get my wife a running car. So, yeah, I guess next time you see us, we'll be back here dropping the oil pan. All right, now we're going to be looking for an extra piston. See one here. I think this is the carboned one that was low compression. I think if we clean this one up, it'll be good. See if we can find another one just in case. Yeah, there's another piston in this one. Oh, well. Thank you. All right. Try and get down to the piston. There's another piston. Is it a good one? Looks all right. So we're looking at some pistons that I grabbed out of the garage and took the rings off this one, and the ring lines are cracked on it. So that one's a no-go. And we're checking out the other one. This is the old piston out of this motor that was here. And let's see if it's any good. This one was low compression second cylinder, and I was pretty sure it was because of all the carbon. That's kind of a shame that that happened anyway. It's a very common thing I find.
I guess it depends on how it was used, what was done to it. But, oh yeah, lots of carbon behind these. They're dirty, look at that. Okay, well,
Clean that up a bit, and
see
then
what I can do.
I'll pull this piston out in the meantime. Now that we got our tools and stuff, and we can actually do it now that it's nighttime. We gave birth to this. Wow.
Hey, now I see that galaxy pattern that I saw in the pictures online.
Yeah,
down
see?
with the boroscope.
Yeah.
That's melted aluminum.
Let's-
I thought it was stars.
Hold on. Let me grab this quick so I can hold this, but wow.
The
Look.
power of turbo.
Wow. I'm speechless. Don't know what to say. Like, look at that. Oh yeah, that's a completely fine pit, and wow. All right. There's some piston.
Crispy critters, we call those.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see any. How metallic is this oil? Not that bad, actually.
It's got its grayness to it.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as most oily that's metallic.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna leave it at that for now. We'll come back to it eventually. Well, maybe we can save this motor.
Oh no, it's a saver. You can run it. It's not a big deal.
We're gonna see if a hone can fix that.